I'm a tweeter, a Twitty bird, a Twitterer, a twit? I love Twitter. It's quick bursts of news, thoughts, memes, and entertainment. I generally don't use Twitter to follow friends because friends are boring. They post stuff about their babies and anniversaries and inspirational stuff that helps them get through their miserable lives, while I'm here just wanting to find out more about the new iPhone. I use Twitter to follow interesting people, getting their thoughts on the world. It's easy to digest, and anything big that's happening in the world always seems to happen on Twitter first. This week, Twitter announced that they'll be testing doubling their character limit, which means soon tweets will be twice as long. Of course, people were outraged because we don't have anything better to do than be outraged about everything. It is annoying for fans of Twitter though. My favorite response was from Kamal, who's famous for his role in Silicon Valley. He said, "It's remarkable how little Twitter understands its own appeal." That's it right there. The appeal of Twitter is that it's short. If you can't say something quickly, nobody cares. Unfortunately, Twitter has shareholders who aren't happy with the growth, and so they've got to try and do all sorts of weird and wonderful things to get more people to use it. What's really crazy though is Twitter has used fairness as an excuse for this change. Their blogger wrote, "In languages like Japanese, Korean, and Chinese, you can convey about double the amount of information on one character as you can in many other languages like English, Spanish, Portuguese, or French. We want every person around the world to easily express themselves on Twitter, so we're doing something new. We're going to try out a longer limit, 280 characters, in languages impacted by cramming," which is all except Japanese, Chinese, and Korean. This just seems like a strange justification. The original character limit was there because that's how long texts were, and a Twitter culture around that was built. Now it's like they're trying to test a departure from that culture, which requires clever thought construction to get your point across quickly, and open it up for the masses who can't write about their baby's birthing story in less than 140 characters. There is hope, however. Further down they continue. Twitter is about brevity. It's what makes it such a great way to see what's happening. Tweets get right to the point with information or thoughts that matter. This is something we will never change. Well, that's a relief. Barbara can now go on twice as long about seizing the day, but not 3 times as long because that's too much. What makes 280 characters the sweet spot? I wonder if they have a graph for that. Are you a fan of Twitter? What do you think of them increasing the character limit? Let me know in the comment below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. I'll see you next week when I go to Washington, D.C. to see somebody very important.